I know I've made a video in the past, couple videos actually, and I started to, when you're young, you look at people, and if they want to find a side hustle business or second business, the first thing that came to mind, what are they good at? And the first thing they think about is food, a food business. And whether you make coffee, whether you make whatever, what your nonna has taught you to be good at, where you cannot find or taste elsewhere in wherever the region or whatever, whether your culture food, oh, you know how to do the secrets, whatever how it is, right? The first thing you wanted to open is food. And I started to realize that I was about to open one as well. With not much investment because I found a loophole. Hooray, I found this rental kitchen. But the amount of regulation, bureaucrat, taxes, are you really making money at the end of the day? Are you pleasing or are you working with the government? So the more I look at the business and what I helped my baby mama opening her nail salon, I came to realize that starting from scratch new business is more difficult than an old existing business. And I'll tell you why. For example, let's just say, what is a good word? Uh, let's just say a restaurant or whatever, right? They're selling their business, right? And it's already modified to the way that you like the wall, the kitchen. All you need to do is just maybe put in a new interior or just have maybe a new kitchenware. But all this stuff is being approved by the government, by the council, right? But if you want to scratch from that new building or not existing building, whatever, to a different industry, you need to change see if the government allow you to change the business code or enter that business code. And that's why I said it is very, very, very difficult. You gotta get everything has to be license permit on the spot and surveyor on the spot. And you got so many talented, skilled, overly skilled, or I like to call the Albert Einstein IQ people who go to Western world and they start to realize they cannot do much because it's not, even though it claims that whether it's America dream or Australia dream, it's not really a dream, to be honest with you guys, because you're still working with someone. But if you want to start a business, whatever, there's so much council regulations, bureaucrats, and not only just that, but also taxes that prevent you to wanting to start it anymore. And so-called this is a freedom country. Yeah, you could do whatever you want, but as long as you're on the government books and you pay your taxes, the government will leave you alone. What is the difference between that than Asia or third world country? You put money under the table to the government or the policeman to stop bothering you. One is on the books, the other one's not on the books. It's same. When you look carefully. And when I look at the big picture, I start to realize we're not much different. It's just going to be more regulated. And how do small business surviving or new emerging small business coming up? It's a nightmare for them, you know? And the saddest part to know now, and I come from, my father, and I see, my family, friend circle, and especially Preston Market where I see the storeholders. And we all have this conversation. Back in the days when the population is not growing as what this level in Australia is, they're making money. People have money. Now, people do not have money. And not only just that, shops are closing left, right, and center. And not only just that, more and more people are using on cards, cashless. And when you go on cashless and you do those payment and purchase whatever, it's already on a record. You pay taxes, whatever. And I guess people have no money maybe because they bought too many investment houses. It can be like that. Or take on new stuff. Everything, inflation has gone up to this level. And you started to question a lot. It just doesn't make sense. When the population is growing that much, you would have thought more small business will flourish. Well, it turns out not to be. If you got Kmart selling one piece of garment for $6, where you try to sell yours a bit more, and it's not even, the level. And it's very disheartening to see what's going on. And that's why when I went to China, I started to look at the big picture. Is that in the Western world, we only trusted the big brands. We do not want to give the family brands a go, or a no brand a go. Well, over there, they're open. Everything is centralized. If you talk about gym, you say, oh, Fitness First, or this brand or that brand. You don't think about the one in the local, in the corner. Right? If you think about hamburger shops, oh, you think about this and that. Oh, yeah, that's all right, nice. Oh, they change owner, it's not good. Or I'll just go to McDonald's because it's safe, And when you think about the food, the amount of time that you've been cooking and everything, the labor, the love that you put in that food to deliver out, and they won't pay for it, but they're willing to pay for Uber Eats, double the price. It's all about trust, yeah? If you're not on the books on license, nobody's going to buy it from you. And that's why I started to realize the bigger picture, to look at the whole thing. Regulation, bureaucrats, and no matter how intelligent you are, you'll never get ahead in a country like this. Unless you go to other countries who's really opened their eye wide up and able to go through the whole thing.